control.
Yeah. And that's the key thing. Right, let's look at these then, buddy, just to finish off in. Okay, so as I said, set up, I think, a little bit looser to help the arms lift. Yeah. If we look at these two swings, based on the same sort of level, sort of the horizons you can see now, as you went back on this left-hand one, arms are sort of lower than your right, so fairly flat there with that left arm. Club's getting a bit behind you. And this, I think, stems back to all those years ago when you thought you were coming over the top and hooking it or pulling it, that you then try to swing out here. So you got flatter, got the club stuck behind you, come in the golf ball here now, club's coming down, body's not rotating, arms have got nowhere to go, catch the hosel, hit the ball. Your right foot hasn't moved yet. Now it starts to kind of move, but your hand, you can see the sort of flicking post-impact. Club's so overtaken.
Just upper body and arms,
you just basically go chunk and flick your arms, which I say that's sort of that practice movement you do all the time where you stop here, and you did it, I think, 7 times after I said you wouldn't. All right, coming down into it and then trying to stop this. We want you to get up with the arms and clear that torso as much as you can. It's almost in some ways, I said, Norrin style feeling. Okay, so if we go back to where you were with your arms here, so you can sort of see where your arms are there. And then relate that to this. So arms going up, clubs nicely in front of you there, really good. Arms now are getting a little bit higher, yeah? They're above your shoulder, up sort of level with your head. You compare that to where they are there, they're getting higher. Now, these felt to you, they're ridiculously high. Yeah. They weren't, but it feels like your hands are up here somewhere. As you can see, they're obviously not there, but the more your arms can get up, then from there, when your arms go up, your body now can rotate. So we can rotate through, clear that body. When that foot ends up on a more vertical position, you've generally rotated better.
I still don't feel that I've...
This one was, to be honest, this one wasn't your best one, shall we say. But as a golf shot goes, you can see at the middle of the club there, ball started towards the screen and a fairly reasonable strike there towards target. And the thing is, like I said, some of the things you often say, where's the club face? How's that club going to get back to the ball facing target? And I know it sounds like a bit taking the mick, but don't worry about where the club's pointing. We're trying to find the one first thing we've got to work on is finding the sweet spot of the golf club, or more the toe of the club, shall we say, yeah?
I'm still a bit locked in here.
A little bit, yeah. And the thing is, what you'll find is there's 3 parts of the golf swing we change. Setup, backswing, impact. And then follow through, I suppose, kind of makes a 4th thing. But generally, setup, backswing, impact, okay? Setup, because it's a static change that. If I said to you, loosen your grip pressure, John. Easy. Bring your right foot back. Easy. Change your weight position. Easy. You can do that instantaneously. Yeah. Backswing, with a bit of practice, you can get that. Down here...
The backswing's the hardest part.
No, the backswing's... Well, relative, the more the swing progresses, the more difficult it becomes. So the setup's the easiest, the backswing's the next easiest, and impact's the hardest, I guess, because this is all in. This is
the backswing's the hardest thing.
Well, that's down there is the instinct, you see. You can't think about that, okay? You're trying to get... The thing is, you're working on backswing, yeah? And so then, therefore, impact is a sort of byproduct of what you're doing up here. The problem is, in the past, what you tried to do before affected it down here in a negative way, causing the unmentionables. That created tension, that created limited rotation, that created limited lift, and your arms are just stuck and had nowhere to go. So the 4 words, as we said, arms up, torso, turn. And I know you will still do it again during practice sessions, and no doubt when you come back for some of the lessons, you'll do it again. You'll make that sort of half-hearted backswing to halfway back, and when you come through, you'll stop it here because it's just something that you kind of, you do, yeah? That'll take a little bit of getting out of yourself, okay? But overall, we've got to get exactly. We've got to focus more on that full completed movement. And that's what I say, when we make practice swings, John, we're trying to make an adjustment to exaggerate the other side of the fault. So if your fault is no body turn and your arms working flat, we've got to do the opposite of that, yeah? So big arms at the top, rotate through. Lovely, buddy.